Assistant Director Ajay, Director Johnson, Director Reyes,
Present.
Assistant Director Paredes,
Present.
Director, no, Director Gross, Assistant Director Scott, Director Fletcher, Assistant Director W,
Present.
Assistant Director Tolbert, Director Madaluba,
Present.
Assistant Director Hurley, Director Mochi, Director Mays, Assistant Director Saki Menzel, Representative Cornell,
Present.
Representative Davis, Representative Robinson,
Here.
Representative Collier, Graphic Designer Minke, President Pro Tem for Brinkman, Government Operations Chair Tasker, Appropriations Chair Rivera Forest, Senator Alonso,
Present.
Senator Yabola, Senator Dawkins,
Present.
Senator Clark, Senator Nkobuzi,
Present.
Senator Edwards, Senator So, Senator Kelly, Senator Kami, Senator Baywa, Senator Grizzle,
Present.
Senator Miller,
Present.
Senator Tasker, Chief Justice Anya, W Chief Justice Olanian,
Present.
Associate Justice Dixon, Associate Justice Willett,
Moving into the approval of the minutes. Minutes have been approved. Are there any amendments to the agenda? Hearing none, seeing none. Any public participation / student concerns? Hearing none, seeing none. Okay, now move into communications, advisory remarks. Happy Tiger Tuesday, there we go. Happy Tiger Tuesday. I got two announcements today. First one is timesheets. Our paid members' timesheets, are due in the system tomorrow by 5 p.m. So that Janiyah can get you all approved and you can get paid. Second one, you're gonna hear this announcement several times today. There was a QR code up at the start, there will be one at the end. Tiger Pride Day is on March 5th. We need you to register. I need that information so that I can match you with the state legislator. So we just need you to fill it out. Yeah? I yield. Communications Committee.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. I actually do not have a very long report. The Appropriations Committee did not meet this week, but we will be meeting next week, Monday at 2:30 p.m. So stay tuned to the text messages in the group chat. With that, I yield.
Government Operations Committee.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. GovOps did not meet this week, but we met last week on February 10th at 4 o'clock, and we went over Senator Kelly's bill, which is in resolution number 19, and we voted that it is favorable with no amendments to a 7-0 vote. Next week, I also encourage anyone who is interested in learning more about accessibility disability services or the sustainability purposes for the students to come sit in on our meeting to hear more from our senator. And with that, I yield.
Rules Committee.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everybody. The Rules Committee did not meet this week, but they met last week. And we reviewed Senate Bill number 13, and the committee voted it favorable. We'll be meeting tomorrow at 4 p.m. So stay tuned. Thank you.
President Ron.
Happy Tiger Tuesday. Okay, so I kind of have a lot, not really though, but just pay attention. So first off, I left earlier the fireside chat with President Ginsburg, and a lot was discussed pertaining to university and, kind of the direction that it's going in and how we plan to respond. So just like a few questions that I'll share with you all that were also shared in the meeting, that, you should definitely think about. So how can we, in the room, it was, members of the president's cabinet, the faculty and staff as well, and also a couple of students. But how can we create that, really that safe space or support system for our students currently with everything that's going on? What can the university do to support the community throughout this time? How can SGA help promote certain things or certain messages that are being communicated from the president and his team, and how can we help to facilitate that to students? So just a bit about, like how really we can do our part throughout this time to make sure everyone's educated and everyone's diligent. This is certainly, a lot going on, a lot of uncertainty with, just a lot of different changes happening. And, there's not really a concrete answer to give right now in terms of, how everyone will be affected or impacted. But nevertheless, we're all students here at the university, so some of these changes will impact us. So just make sure that, you're doing your part one, stay educated. Yeah, so just make sure you're doing your part, one, staying educated, and then two, just making sure you can support your peers and others around you. I know for me, there's a lot going on, like on the personal side of things in terms of, how things may look for like my family and things like that. So, please just be mindful of that and make sure you're doing your part. Also, our Fast Foot Around and Find Out event that was scheduled for last Tuesday got rescheduled because of the snow. It's taking place tomorrow in Paws from 2 to 3. So please, if you're free, stop by. Like I said, that's a event in collaboration with SSP, so Student Success Programs, and then the TU Financial Aid Office. I'm really just offering a FAFSA workshop, so helping to navigate the complexities of that. And also looking at few scholarship opportunities as well, and just the opportunity for students to connect with the financial aid office and have any questions they have answered. And then next up, something I wanted to highlight. I was going to wait till the announcements to do this, but I feel like it should be done right now. So for you all's reference, there's something in Towson University that hasn't been done since 2009, so in 16 years. The last person to do it, her name is Sarah Elford. She went on to serve as a representative in the Maryland General Assembly. She is now in Congress, a member of Congress in Washington, D.C. And she's a TU alum, and she's doing great things now. But she is the last person who served as a student regent for Towson University in the university system of Maryland. And so a couple months ago, I highlighted the fact that we had selected Appropriations Chair Forbes, or we nominated her to go forward in that process. And throughout the past couple of months, she's been in a number of interviews, a number of Q&As. She's been doing a lot, filling out a lot of paperwork. I know I've had personal conversations with her regarding the whole process. Just keeping her calm and assuring her that she has what it takes. And so today, she actually found out that she was selected as the student. So, clearly this is a big deal, guys. I definitely don't want to diminish this in any way. Like, this is a huge accomplishment. Rain, I'll speak to you as a friend for right now. Like, I'm very proud of you. I see the work that you put in. I've only known you for a couple months, but, coming into Towson as a freshman, you've done a lot, and you'll continue to do a lot, clearly. So I'm very proud of you. We're all very proud of you. And, thank you for what you did. And then lastly, for our member of the week, can I get a drum roll, please? So this individual is someone who is new to SGA, like they just finished up their first semester here. But they've done a whole lot, for the administration. Even for me personally, they've done a whole lot. I remember the first time I heard about this person, it was actually like a little bit after I won the election. So I wasn't officially president yet. I hadn't been sworn in yet, but someone brought this person to my attention and really like told me, hey, I think this person will be good in this role. I think you could use this person. And so from there, I connected with her and I connected with her and really, worked on the onboarding and everything. And from then and there, even throughout last summer, before like, everything officially started with SGA, this person was extremely helpful and, just doing a lot of what me and the entire executive board asked, pushing out a lot of what we needed to see. And she continues to be a big support system as well. Even over break, even though she wasn't being paid for this, she still was doing a ton of work for us. So without further ado, our member of the week is Director Gross. Are there any questions? All right, with that, I yield.
Treasurer Mauricio.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. So budget deliberations are likely to be held April 4th. There's gonna be an email sent out tomorrow about that, and for initial budgets and budget hearings, the email has been sent out. So if you're part of budget committee, I need you to sign up. And you should have done that last Friday. If you haven't, please sign up. And with that, I yield.
Attorney General Bennett.
Okay, so a few things for me. So, like Advisor Carolyn said, if you have not signed up for Tiger Pride Day, please do that now. Preferably right now. Well, actually, no, not right now, like after GA. But if you do not, or you cannot make Tiger Pride, please submit an absence request form. But it has to be a genuine reason because Tiger Pride Day is mandatory. Okay, next thing is that if you walk out of General Assembly and don't let me know beforehand, you will be marked absent. And then also for weekly reports, I just want to note that 4.5, 4.3 hours isn't 5 hours. And I've been a little lenient on that. And I know last week I was very lenient on that because it was inclement weather. But if you're continuing to submit 3 hours, 4 hours, then your report's getting denied. And we're gonna have a bigger conversation on your vote. Yeah, I think that is it. With that, I yield.
That's how they work.
I just sent the link for Admitted Student State in the group meeting, so please go ahead and sign up for that if you can. That's all.
Department of Academic Affairs.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. So tomorrow is it's Never Too Early event with the Department of Academic Affairs and Department of New Student Development, as well as got collaboration with the Career Center. It's 4:30 to 6 p.m. It's basically going over resume review and email etiquette. And Director Fletcher sent a sign up genius, so please sign up because we do volunteers. The academic affairs, we also had a meeting with Baylor Cynthia and Minner Emily from the library and discussed and planned our future events. And with that, I yield.
Department of Communication.
No report.
Department of Community Outreach.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, guys. All right, so on February 24th, which is gonna be next Monday from 6 to 8:30 in Pause, we're having a Black History Month brunch in collaboration with Black Student Union, ADC, and a few other organizations. There will be food, a panel, and performances from MOD and another organization. There's also gonna be community service where people will be helping setting up with decorations, serving food, and then also cleaning up. So if you're interested in that, a sign up genius will be going out after GA. If you want to participate in all three things, it'll count as 3 hours of service, but if you want to just pick one, you can do that as well. And then just a reminder that if you signed up for the Digital Harbor High School SGA panel, it is on February 28th from 10 to 2. Lunch will be provided, and if you're still interested in the panel, there are more spaces. Any questions? Okay, but that I yield.
Department of Diversity and Inclusion.
All right, I have an event coming up February 27th called Who Got Ox. It's like to end our Black History Month. It's just for us to just celebrate Black music, Black history, maybe some trivia slides, music, snacks, food. So that should come out. And it's at from 6 to 7 in CLA room 2110. Any questions?
I thought it was in LA.
CLA, College of Liberal Arts.
Oh,
Liberal Arts there.
it's okay, all right.
With that, are you?
Department of Governmental Affairs.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. And just another reminder, everyone please sign up for Tiger Pride Day. The QR code will be at the end. And as far as the training for us, our training will be on the 27th, which isn't listed on the QR code, but it's gonna take place during the pre-meeting. So, you guys feel free to put down any date, it doesn't matter. Like I said, our training will be on February 27th during the pre-meeting. And then also tomorrow, we will be tabling with Carice from Office of Civic Engagement and Social Responsibility to raise awareness of what is Tiger Pride to maximize students' participation. The tabling will take place from 2 to 5 at the union, and a sign-up genius will be going out after this to whoever can help out and volunteer at the tabling. Much appreciated. Any questions? I yield my time.
Department of Health and Wellness.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. Okay, so we wanted to say thank you to everyone who participated and helped out with Heart Week. It is truly appreciated. And this Wednesday from 5 to 8 in the Union Ballrooms is the Sex in the Dark event, collaboration with Associate Justice Roulette and the Health Promotions team. This is the office hours opportunity, and each time this has been sent to the group meeting. And March Madness Blood Driver is on March 12th, and more information to come for that will be sent in the group meeting. Any questions? No, that I give.
Department of Marketing.
No report.
Department of New Student Development.
Hi, everyone. Happy Tiger Tuesday. So like what the Academic Affairs Department said, we're going to be having our first event. It's Never Too Late tomorrow. And Director Fletcher and I, we send out we send out a sign-up genius because we just need different people to help with like tabling, serving food, and setting up. So if you're available to please come out and help us, you should. And you could get office hours for it. It's tomorrow from 4:30 to 6:30. Any questions? Okay, no, cool. And with that, I yield.
Department of Special Projects.
No report.
Department of Student Services and Affairs. Department of Student Organization.
No report.
Department of Sustainability.
No report.
Military Veterans Representative. I have a report. That was fast. It got to me real quick. I wasn't ready for that. So not much. I don't know if AJ tapped on this last semester, but the military veterans center hired like 8 new people. So the MVC is quickly expanding, and I'm so happy because I worked so hard to get that community more spotlight, and it seems like they're expanding even outside this small little office we have in the psychology building. And just now that I'm back, I just want everyone to be aware that if you have student veterans as friends or like people who like their parents are veterans, tell them to stop by the office. It's a very welcoming thing. We have a lot of events coming up this semester. I had a picture of it, but I looked at the picture and it's super blurry and I can't see any of the events. So next Tuesday, stay tuned for that. I know one of us Top Golf, so if you know people are interested in that. Any questions? With that, I yield.
URG representative.
Happy Tiger Tuesday. Okay, I got a bit of a lot here. So tonight is our second GA. We're gonna have a boss from housing come in and speak with us, about housing information, the new portal. That will be in LA room 3, 3214, 7 to 8 p.m. This month on the 27th, URG is partnering with student athletics for the men's basketball game. There is a half court shot contest. I think the prize is $10,000, if I'm wrong. Look, may be wrong. I don't know. We were given numbers. Was that wrong?
It is the.
Is that wrong? Okay, the prize. TBD. Anyways, there is a giveaway for, I wasn't given the right number. It could be 200, 500 per students get a hockey jersey. All right, last, bear with me, last thing. So I know that Tiger Pride Day is the 5th. Hear Me Roar is also March 5th, which is what we're trying to make Towson University's biggest advocacy event. It's going to be in Union Ballroom E from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Basically, students will be able to connect with departments on campus, ask questions. It's a tabling type event the first hour, a panel the second hour. There will be snacks and drinks and games. So far, the people we have who accepted the invite, we have the health center, the counseling center, we have auxiliary services, the hub, and parking and transportation. More to be announced. The flyer will be coming out tomorrow. Are there any questions? And with that, I yield.
Sports Club Council representative.
Not that much. We had our trial. Okay. We had our trial week last week. It got a little messed up with the snow, but we had a lot of our sports clubs out there. We still have our sports clubs out there. I know rugby personally, it was 2 degrees outside yesterday. We were still out there. So fun. Basically just our seasons are kicking off, and if you guys want to come out and support, that would be greatly appreciated.
Have representative.
Few announcements. So over the weekend, me and a few CAD members went to a retreat, which basically helped us talk to other campus activities boards in the other states. Very informative. Also too, our Tiger Fest Reveal is happening Wednesday, February 26th. So this week, me and other CAD members are gonna be going to some of the organizations that are participating in this event. And lastly, we are still hiring, so like our AD positions, applications closing on the 2nd. And then our regular board positions will be opening March 13th and it closes April 7th. Any questions? With that, I yield.
Freshman Council representative.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. So a number of updates. We had our speed funding last Thursday successfully, and that was our first event for the semester. Secondly, we also had our weekly meeting this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. in the office, and that is our new weekly meeting time. And lastly, our flagship banquet will be taking place next month on the 26th of March. So we look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you. Any questions? With that, I yield.
No report from me. Opinions of the court. The judicial board had two appeals today, the first appeal being from the Creative Times, and they were denied their appeal. Second appeal was Models of Distinction, and their appeal was approved. Any questions? With that, I yield.
So we're now gonna move into a quorum call, so Senator plus yes on the clicker to indicate that you're here. With that, we have quorum. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Kim? Motion to review Senate Bill number 13. Are there any seconds?
I second.
Thank you, Senator Williams. So we realized we had a problem with the quorum. All right, the motion review is passed. Senator Kelly, can you come up and present your bill, please?
Okay, good evening, everyone. So Senate Bill number 13 is an amendment to our constitutional bylaws to implement a standard policy on nonpartisanship within our organization.
Okay, are there any questions, comments? Senator Grizzle?
We're sitting in, the committee rules to speak on it. I was just saying I approve of it and I like the addition made.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you, Senator Kelly. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Kelly? One question, Senate Bill number 13. Thank you, Senator Kelly. Are there any seconds?
I second.
Thank you, Senator Park. With a vote of 12-0, the call to question is passed. We're now going to move into a vote. With a vote of 11 to 1 to 0, Senate Bill number 13 is passed. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator Clark?
I'd like to make a motion to review resolution number 19.
Are there any seconds?
I second.
Thank you, Senator Griswold. With a vote of 12 to 0 to 0, the motion to review is passed. Senator Kelly, can you come up and present your bill, please?
So resolution number 19 is a resolution to establish a distinct dean's list for students that receive a 4.0 grade point average. Since last time, I did reach out to the Academic Standards Committee, and they were supposed to review it last Tuesday, but since the snow, they're gonna review it on the 25th.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns? Senator Miller?
I just wanted to state that the last institution that I attended did have a dean's list with distinction, and it did very well for them. It encouraged students to strive for that extra 4.0, and it made them feel pretty good.
Any other questions? I recommend a member of the Senate yield their time to Director Oliwale.
I'd like to give my time to Director Oluwole.
So, yeah, I just wanted to pick your brains out a bit, because I know, Towson, they do I think the GPA average for A minus at 3.87. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of get where your mind was at, why you opted for the 4.0 and not the 3.87 to be maybe more forgiving to students who do get that A minus average.
Just because if you get a 4.0, it's so difficult to get that GPA, you can almost make no mistakes, that I do believe you should be recognized at a higher level, but I do understand.
Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you, Senator Kelly. Any motions on the floor? Senator Miller?
I'd like to call the question resolution number 19.
Are there any seconds?
I second.
Thank you, Senator Aloja. With a vote of 12 to 0 to 0, the call to question is passed. We're now going to move into a vote. With a vote of 10 to 1 to 1, Senate Resolution number 19 is passed. Are there any announcements? Also, make sure you guys scan the QR code for Tiger Pride Day. It's mandatory, so we need you all to scan it. Let's take that. Please do it right now. It's soon. We have one. Assistant Director Jay. Did everyone get the QR code? Okay. Are there any more motions on the floor? Appropriation Chair Rivera voice.
I motion to join.
Are there any seconds?
I second.
Thank you, Senator Grissom. With a vote of 12 to 0, General Assembly is adjourned.
Okay, for senators, please don't hand me your clickers. Please line them up in here by order number, please.
So,